नमस्कार मुलांनो. सध्या आपण विवेकानंदांच्या गोष्टी काही मराठीतून तर काही इंग्रजीतून तुमच्या समवयस्क मुलांच्या तोंडून ऐकत आहोत. पण आजचा हा वेगळाच सोहळा आहे बरं का. 26 जानेवारी म्हणजे आपल्या भारत देशाचा प्रजासत्ताक दिन. तो आपण वेगवेगळ्या पद्धतीने वेगवेगळी जण साजरी करतात. पण तो का साजरा करतात? आणि दिल्लीमध्ये त्याचं काय स्वरूप असतं, या संदर्भातली माहिती तुमच्याच सारखी समवयस्क शाळकरी मुलं आज तुम्हाला सांगणार आहेत. आणि त्याचा आनंद आपण सगळ्यांनी घ्यायचा आहे. फक्त तो इंग्रजी भाषेतून घ्यायचा आहे. चला तर मग प्रजासत्ताक दिनाचं स्वागत करूया, त्याचा सोहळा आनंदात घेऊया आणि म्हणूया तोंडानी जय हिंद.
Hello all, today is 26th January, that is the Republic Day. Happy Republic Day of 2022. Let us salute to nation on Republic Day. Let's promise to build a nation that is strong, developed, independent and capable and sets an example for the world. Now let us look some history of Republic Day, like how it was started, why do we celebrate it, etc., etc. What is Republic Day and why it is celebrated? Republic Day is a national holiday in India, when the country marks and celebrates the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect on 26 Jan 1950, replacing the Government of India Act 1935 as the governing document of India, and thus turning the nation into a newly formed
Republic. This day also make the transition of India for an autonomous Commonwealth realm with British monarchs
of the Indian
as nominal head of the Indian Dominion to a fully sovereign republic in the Commonwealth of Nations, with the President of India as the nominal head of the Indian Union. Celebration. The main Republic Day celebration is held in the national capital, New Delhi, at the Rajpath before the President of India. On this day, ceremonious parades take place at the Rajpath, which are performed as a tribute to India,
city,
its unity in diversity and rich cultural heritage. Delhi Republic Day Parade. The Delhi Republic Day Parade is held in the capital, New Delhi, and is organized by the Ministry of Defense, commencing from the gate of the Rashtrapati Bhavan, the President's residence. Raisina is on Rajpath, past the India Gate. This event is the main attraction of India Republic Day celebration and lasts from 3 days. Parade showcases India defense capability, cultural and social heritage. 9 of 12 different regiments of Indian Army, in addition to Navy and Air Force, with their band march, passing all the scenery and all official decoration. The President of India, who is the Commander-in-Chief and the Indian Air Force, takes the salute. 12 contingents of various paramilitary forces of India and police forces also take part in this parade. Beating retreat.
The beating retreat ceremony is held after officially denoting the end of Republic Day festivals. It is conducted on the evening of 29 January, the third day after the Republic Day. It is performed by the bands of the three wings of the military, the Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. The venue is Rashiyana Hill and the adjacent square Vijay Chowk, flanked by the north and south block of the Rashtrapati Bhavan, President's Place, towards the end of Rajpath. Award distribution. On the evening of Republic Day, the President of India distributes Padma Awards to the civilians of India every year. These are the second highest civilian awards in the India after the Bharat Ratna.
These awards are given in three categories that are Padma Vibhushan, Padma Bhushan, and Padma Shri in decreasing order of importance. Types of awards: Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service. Padma Vibhushan is the second highest civilian award in India. Padma Bhushan for distinguished service of a high order. Padma Bhushan is the third highest civilian award in India. Padma Shri for distinguished service. Padma Shri is the fourth highest civilian award in India. Now let us see the information made by Parth Kedar Bhag on CDS Bipin Rawat.
General Bipin Rawat was born in Pauri town of Pauri Garhwal district, present-day Uttarakhand state, on 16th March 1958. His family had been serving in the Indian Army for multiple generations. His father, Lakshman Singh Rawat, was from Sainj village of the Pauri Garhwal district, commissioned into 11 Gorkha Rifles in 1951. He retired as Deputy Chief of the Army Staff in 1988 as a Lieutenant General. His mother was from the Uttarkashi district and was the daughter of Kishan Singh Parmar, the ex-member of the Legislative Assembly from Uttarkashi. He attended Cambrian Hall School in Dehradun and St. Edward's School in Shimla. He then joined the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla, and the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun, from where he graduated first in the Order of Merit and was awarded the Sword of Honor. General Rawat was commissioned into the 5th Battalion, the 11 Gorkha Rifles, on 16 December 1978, the same unit as his father. He has much experience in high-altitude warfare and spent 10 years conducting counter-insurgency operations. He commanded a company in Uri, Jammu and Kashmir as a major. As a colonel, he commanded his battalion, the 5th Battalion, the 11 Gorkha Rifles, in the eastern sector along the line of actual control at Kibithu. Promoted to the rank of brigadier, he commanded 5 sector of Rashtriya Rifles in Sopur. In 1985, General Rawat married Madhulika Rawat, a descendant of an erstwhile princely family. She was the daughter of Kunwar Mrigendra Singh, sometime Ristedar of the Pargana of Sohagpur Riyasat in Shahdol district, and an Indian National Congress MLA from the district in 1967 and 1972. She was educated at Skindhya Kanya Vidyalaya in Gwalior and graduated in psychology at University of Delhi. The couple had 2 daughters, Kritika and Tarini. Madhulika Rawat was the president of the Army Wives Welfare Association during Bipin Rawat's tenure as Chief of the Army Staff. She became the president of the Defense Wives Welfare Association upon the creation of the post and the appointment of General Bipin Rawat as the first CDS. She worked to make the wives of defense personnel financially independent. She was also involved with NGOs and welfare associations such as Veer Naris that assists widows of military personnel, differently abled children, and cancer patients.
General Officer. After promotion to Major General, Rawat took over as the General Officer commanding 19th Infantry Division as a Lieutenant General. He commanded 3 corps headquartered in Dimapur before taking over the southern command in Pune. He also held staff assignments which included an instructional tenure at the Indian Military Academy, Dehradun. General Staff Officer Grade 2 at the Military Operations Directorate, Logistics Staff Officer of a reorganized Army Planes Infantry Division in Central India, Colonel Military Secretary and Deputy Military Secretary in the Military Secretary's branch and Senior Instructor in the Junior Command Wing. He also served as the Major General, General Staff of the Eastern Command. COAS, Chief of the Army Staff. On 17 December 2016, the Government of India appointed Rawat as the 27th Chief of the Army Staff, superseding two more senior Lieutenant Generals, Praveen Bakshi and PM Harris. The appointment made by NDA-ruled government was politically controversial. Rawat was accused of nepotism and gratuitously politicizing the appointment by the senior serving and retired military officers. He took office of Chief of the Army Staff as the 27th COS on 31st December 2016 after retirement of General Darbir Singh Suhag. He was the third officer from the Gorkha Brigade to become the Chief of the Army Staff after Sam Manekshaw and Suhag.
CDS, Chief of Defence Staff. He served as the first Chief of Defence Staff of Indian Armed Forces from January 2020 until his death in December 2021. India, as of 2021, had Service-Specific Command System, Joint and Integrated Commands, also known as Unified Commands, and further divided into theatre or functional commands, have been set up, and more are proposed. In February 2020, Rawat said 2 to 5 theatre commands may be set up. The completion of the creation of theatre commands, both integrated and joint commands, will take a number of years. Indian Air Force opposed the formation of unified theatre commands, citing limitation of resources. Death. On 8 December 2021, General Rawat, his wife, and members of his staff were amongst 10 passenger and 4 crew members abroad on Indian Air Force helicopter flight en route from Sulur Air Force Base to the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, where General Rawat was to deliver a lecture. The crash site was 10 kilometers from the flight's intended destination. General Rawat's death and those of his wife and 11 others was later confirmed by the Indian Air Force. Rawat's liaison officer, Group Captain Varun Singh, initially survived the incident, but later succumbed to injuries on 15 December. General Rawat was 63 at the time of his death. General Rawat and his wife were cremated according to Hindu rituals with full military honors and 17-gun salute at Brar Square Crematorium in Delhi Cantonment on 10 December 2021. Their cremation was carried out by their daughters, who took their ashes to Haridwar and immersed them in the Ganges at the Har Ki Pauri Ghat on 12 December.
This is his picture. Now we all are going to sing the national anthem of India, so I request you all to stand up and come in position.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे